Alright! What up folks, welcome to Jaby TV. I am Jaby KOAY, joined by LAMONT HENDRIX, and we are looking at Extreme Job, trailer number 1. This comes from Movie Clips Indie, the YouTube channel. If you ever want to see like cool Asian trailers or independent film trailers, this is a great resource. I like it a lot, and so we're looking at a Korean trailer today. This one's starring Gong-Myoung, and it's directed by Byeong-heon Lee.
234만 원. 오늘 하루 매출액이야. 과연 내가 오늘 몇 개의 테이블 세팅을 치웠을 것 같니?
180도 기름에 데이고 카레에 베이고 얼마나 쓰라린 줄 알아? 아파. 지금 현재도 굉장히 쓰라린 상태야.
소름 돋아. 야, 정신 안 차릴래? 우리가 지금 닭장사하는 거야? 지금까지 이런 맛은 없었다. 이것은 갈비인가 통닭인가. 아저씨,
저기 앞 건물에서도 가끔 시키고 그래요?
저 아까물만 배달시켰다 했어.
저희가 있어!
제가 이 사람 남편입니다.
솔직히 남편이라더만.
전 남편. 오, 아메리칸 스타일. 오늘부터 병은 없다. 너 왜 맛있어?
엄마! 왜 자꾸 장사가 잘 되는데?
대한민국에 이 정도 품목은 누가 있어?
손쉽게 구할 수 있는 보급형 뽕이 시대. 내가 다 만들어놨거든.
꾸물거리지 말자. 우리가 잡아야 돼. 내가 지금 경찰이 아니거든.
그럼 뭔데?
박집 아저씨.
아, 뭐야? 아이고, 이건 또 왜 내려가고 있어?
Okay. One of the I saw the teaser to this or the first trailer, and I fell in love with it right away. One of the things you'll find with Korean films is that they have a little bit of everything. It will still favor one genre over the other, but like this obviously is a comedy. But there's like serious moments that you'll discover over the course of the film. But like the comedy is so outrageous and so goofy, but like there's still something genuine about it.
It was grounded. It was grounded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like the scene when the restaurant, he goes, we'll buy the restaurant, and the guy does this like weird chop to his back. It was so like it felt half-hearted, but he reacted so dramatic. Yeah. I thought that was great. It's the little things that I love about Korean films. It's always the little things, because there are these little details they are always sure to include. Like when he, near the end of the trailer, knocked through the window, there was a gambler who like pulled his leg up onto the chair. And it's like one of those things that you would miss if you're not paying attention to it, but it's hilarious if you catch it.
Like just like little things. Yeah, you're right. I've never seen something like this before, so I'm kind of...
So, okay,
it's new to me.
There's not a whole lot I can add to what I said previously.
Right.
I guess we'll assume that you haven't seen our previous trailer reaction, so I'll reiterate some of the things that I said there. If you already saw that trailer reaction, I apologize. I love this idea a lot about these cops who buy this joint in an effort to create a steakhouse, no pun intended, to keep a lookout for these criminals. And what happens is they end up finding that they are really good at this alternate profession, and it does phenomenally well. Then, of course, the action goes down, and they actually have to go after the bad guy. They still got to do their actual job. It's hilarious, crazy action that's happening. I didn't see that in the previous trailer, and it looks awesome. It still maintains its levity even in that moment. The way people are falling and screaming and stuff, it's still good. But then you're gonna arrive at something in the film where they have to decide whether they wanna be cops or continue this restaurant thing, because you can't do both, right?
And one's booming. Like it seems like one is like suddenly taking off.
Right. Obviously, like the restaurant thing is what I would elect for them to do, because it's just like, that's awesome.
This felt like a movie that I would definitely want to see, only because of, like you said, the comedy, and there's a little bit of action, and I love action comedies. And because it's like, it feels very over the top, but like, you see over top and it makes it feel like goofy, but I mean like, it seems ridiculous, I guess is a better word. It seems ridiculous that they would even have a chicken, a fried chicken place and they act as cops. But so I love it. I love the whole situation.
I think heightened reality is also kind of what you're talking about, because you're saying over the top. It's like a heightened reality.
Yeah.
Because of the way they're acting and stuff like that.
And so I thought for a second that maybe the subtitles would make it difficult for me, but they don't. I'm still reading and I'm still being able to see the screen. I'm still able to see everything, get the story. Yeah. It's actually funnier that way, I guess, because then you get their reactions, and I'm not worried about dubs or anything like that. And like there was another fighting sequence, and there was another wide and moving, which I enjoy those. I just feel like there's a better way of viewing it, especially when you have so many characters.
There's this director, I forgot his name, but he directed a film called The Host, and he's done a number of films over there in Korea. I think he's a pretty big director. I'm wondering if his style influenced a lot of what you'll see in Korean films. I have no idea. I'm just taking a guess here because I see what he did used a lot. Wide shots is a thing that you will find in Korean cinema quite a bit. There's a movie called Old Boy.
Right, okay. I've never seen it, but I know the movie, yeah.
And it's a pretty intense movie, and there's a fight scene that is very famous for, called the hammer fight scene, or that's what I call it, the hallway fight scene, where the camera's just kind of dollying, and he's fighting all these people with a hammer, and it's a wide shot, and it feels so real because it doesn't cut. And so you see that kind of stuff happen a lot in Korea, where an action will transpire in front of the screen, and it doesn't cut, it's a wide angle shot, and it allows you to like really take it in.
Draw you in, and you believe it so much more.
There's one shot in particular from The Host that I'm thinking of where this guy in a hazmat suit shows up in this, I think it was a gymnasium of some kind, where all these people are like kind of just together looking at who's died, like who was taken by this monster. It follows him as he's got this kind of PA system in his hand, and he walks and he slips and he gets back up like nothing happened, and then he's fiddling with the PA system, and then he gets it to work. It never cuts, and because of that, it just feels like you actually watched this happen.
Yeah, every second that, especially when things that don't cut, every second you're just sitting there like drawn closer and closer and closer. And then the idea that someone slips and falls, that's a very imperfect moment. Yeah. So it feels real.
I like the idea. I like this idea a lot. I'm in love with it, and we've got a stronger sense as to who the villains are as compared to the other trailer, and they are equally as outrageous as the movie. I'm very, very excited to watch this. You guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to check out LAMONT HENDRIX on the social media, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
LAMONT HENDRIX.
Peace out.